Hi, Brian with Lead Malcolms. Nice to see you again. So you were just asking this, but I'm going to ask you again.
That's okay. That's what the line's.
Right, I'm sure. I noticed on your IMDb page that this is the, unless I'm wrong, this is the first time you've adapted something that was original.
Well, everything we do on TV tends to be an adaptation.
Okay.
We're working with characters that exist, so we often pull heavily from stories, from comic stories. This is certainly the most direct adaptation I've worked on.
Okay, that's what I was about to get at, because I was just wondering what was the challenge, what was the biggest challenges of adapting a beloved script, a beloved story like All-Star Superman?
Well, the challenges are to stay true to the intentions of Grant and Frank, and to deliver something, to deliver a film that gives the same feeling to a viewer that I got as a reader when I read that book and said, wow, you know, Superman still is relevant.
Okay. Now, I have to ask you, I was looking at your IMDb page again. You seem to bounce between a lot of different roles. You're a producer, you're a writer, you're a story editor. How do you juggle all that, and how do you keep it all sane? I'm just curious about that.
Mostly I'm a writer. The other jobs I take are to protect the writing.
Oh, okay.
You know, if you're a producer, you have a little bit more control over how the writing is adapted.
Okay.
But really, I see myself as a writer. As a storyteller, I like to write comics, I like to write books, I like to write cartoons, I like to write movies. I like to tell stories, and the medium kind of tells you what stories you get to tell.
Okay. Basically, my last question was, you've written for Justice League, and you've now written for Superman. Who would you like to write for next?
Oh, wow, that's pretty good. I've been pretty lucky, because in the comics, I've gotten to write pretty much every character that I've ever wanted to write.
Right.
You know? I don't know. The Doctor. I would write something.
Wait, Doctor Who?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I grew up on it.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Now, why is that? Just out of curiosity, just let me flesh that out a little bit.
We
have a lot of Doctor Who fans.
It was probably the first big fantasy thing that I ever saw in my life, and I watched it religiously and followed it to the end, and when it came back, it was better than it was when I was a kid. When has that ever happened?
That's true. That's true.
It's just a very cool character.
Are you enjoying the new Who?
Very much.
What do you think about Matt Smith? I just have to ask.
I like him. I like him a lot.
Yeah, I personally think he's terrific. I like him a little better than Tennant, I just have to say. But that would just be me. So what is your favorite thing about this movie?
I really liked the Clark Kent interviewing Luthor scene. I thought that just pops and works all the way through it.
Okay.
The ending is genuinely touching.
Good.
Lois Lane, it's like one of the great Lois Lane performances of all time. It's just unbelievable. So there's a ton of stuff.
Done by Christina Hendricks.
Yes.
Which we're huge fans of course.
I am now.
Well, that's all the questions I have. So
all right.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
And good luck with this.